Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, you're now rocking with the best word up. Shout out to everybody who watched my previous video. I really appreciate that. If you haven't, I'll put the link down in the description. Go check it out. It's on Street Fighter gameplay. It's not the best gameplay in the world, but you know, I've been rocking the heck out of this Street Fighter. Although in this video we got some Division gameplay. I forgot I had recorded this gameplay, you know, when the beta was out, so get down there and check out the video too that's playing right now, and I hope that you enjoy it, and hope everything's going well for you guys. I really appreciate that, yo. So anyway, man, it's been a crazy week for me, I must say. Man, I had a dentist appointment earlier this week, and yo, it was mad crazy. About a week and a half prior, I had chipped my tooth. I slipped and fell down when I was walking in my home. So because there's a stupid cat, we got cats that hang around the crib, and I can't get rid of these damn cats. I don't feed them, didn't ask them to come up here, and the stupid cat got in the way, and I tripped on the way to the stairs, and it was not fun falling face first. Yeah, that's highly embarrassing, but hey, I had to let somebody know. So it chipped my front tooth, and not the not the front two, but the one on the right side of it, one right next to the front tooth. So, you know, I was like, damn, that is crazy, man. So anyway, I had to go to the dentist, and these clowns, well, I won't call the dentist clowns, but they had to do a root canal, and just so they could put a cap on it. Man, it's been crazy. So my mouth's been hurting for the past couple of days, and it's not been fun. I've been eating soup. It's getting better and better as time goes on, but been eating soup and very soft bread for, you know, lunch, dinner, and practically breakfast. So it's been crazy. I can't wait till the pain goes away and have my award-winning smile and everything else back to normal. So, because it was kind of embarrassing going to work with a tooth missing. So, you know, I had to try to fake it until I made it. I had to get like some chewing gum. Like, I always chew Orbits anyway, so I had to put that over it. So, you know, try to disguise it. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wouldn't really see that, wouldn't ask or nothing. So nobody didn't ask about it, and nobody say nothing. But I made sure, you know, I kept my talking down to a minimum, and I didn't, you know, I wasn't being mean. Everybody like, Greg, you acting funny. You acting funny. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm not trying to talk or laugh too much in front of everybody. You know what I mean? I just walked around like with a bad attitude when I did have a bad attitude, but it really wasn't like meant for the, you know, for people like that. So, you know, I have to do my mea culpa and get some apologies out for next week to all my people. So, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm sitting here thinking about, you know, being a gamer and enjoying playing video games. And like I said, you got the Division right now playing in the background, and I was wondering, man, you know, most gamers that I hear now, like when I watch their YouTube videos, these guys, the people are more jaded when it comes to video games, no matter what it is, no matter what platform it's on, no matter, you know, who makes the game. And what I mean by gamers being jaded, and you know, like if a game gets a lot of hype, then it's going to be like, oh god, it's never going to live up to the hype, so people are going to bash it. Or a game, you know, that everybody do like, then all of a sudden it's cool to hate the game. Like for an example, Call of Duty. Call of Duty is one of the most hated games that's out there, but it's one of the most successful games that's ever been played, ever been made, and people play it. Like I enjoy Black Ops 3. I really do enjoy it. It's a fun game for me. But, you know, you read the comments, it's the same old Call of Duty. Well, it's Call of Duty. You should know what it is. It's Call of Duty. But, you know, when we get new games that come out that are great. Like, for an example, also is Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, I haven't played it yet. But from what I hear from everybody who's played it, it's a great game. But, again, people don't want to play the game because it's on Xbox, or now it's on PC, or people are waiting for it to come out on the PlayStation 4 or what have you. So people are upset about that, and they haven't even played the game. Or if any game gets a 9 or a 10, some games like The Witcher, which I thoroughly enjoy, and even Metal Gear, nobody likes it. You know, they don't like it because it's a popular game. Now, I'm not blaming gamers for all of this. I got to blame the developers too. Now, the developers are doing some shenanigans. A lot of times they're not releasing content like they should. For an example, is Street Fighter 5. Now, I bought the game, and I will tell anybody right now, do not buy this game unless you're a hardcore Street Fighter guy who likes to play online. Don't buy this game. Do not buy this game yet. This game is not complete. It's a glorified alpha, beta, whatever you want to call it. That's all it is right now. Do not buy this game until it's fully fleshed out, having all the arcade modes and all the stuff that would be standard in a Street Fighter game or any fighting game. And I think the developers, you know, they charge $60 for that. And like a dummy, I did buy it because I want to play it. And like I said, I'm a true fan of Street Fighter. I'm not the greatest Street Fighter in the world, but I am a true fan of Street Fighter. But that's a game that I tell anybody, again, just don't buy it. They should have fully fleshed out that game. If they was going to just release that part of the game, they should have just only charged $20 to $30 for the game. That's what it should have been. And I think everybody else wouldn't be in such an uproar. And developers like that who do things like that need to be chastised. They need to be, you know, criticized on Twitter, on Facebook, on Reddit, on wherever else you can get to them, because that's not right to any gamer. Because I'm a guy who's in the know for the most part, not like a journalist or anything like that, but most of you people who are here on YouTube, forgive the train in the background, most of you guys like here on YouTube, you already know what to expect from a game, because not only have you watched the betas, the alphas, or people giving their reviews or giving their impression on the game, you understand that it's missing content, or this is not that, or what have you. But the average Joe who goes out into the consumer market to pick up this game, not going to know it. They're going to be like, oh, wow, it's Street Fighter. I haven't played Street Fighter in years. I know it's a good game. Let me go ahead and get this for my son, or let me pick it up for myself or for a family member or whatever. Then you get home and get the game and like, what is this? There's nothing in the game. I paid $60 for this. This is ridiculous. You know, you don't want to do that to your customers and your fan base, because you'll lose your customers like that. So, again, that's why I said this game should have been at least $30. And a lot of developers who do this and charge money for DLC for games that's already been made, you know, to extend the game, or to really just not even extend the game, I'll put it this way, to complete the game is really bad. It's, to me, it's almost like they want to get to the model where you want to pay more for games, in which I know games has been at that 60-point price point for a long time. So I'm kind of on the fence of, well, games, maybe they should cost more if you're going to give me all the content, you know what I mean? Because either way, they're going to get it. They're going to get their money. If they want to charge $100 for a game, just like Battlefield or Star Wars Battlefront, that's another game that's lacking content. They're going to end up they want to charge $100 for that game. So the way they get you to pay $100 for that game, they give you part of the game and then get you to sign up to get a season pass or buy, you know, DLC for it to get the complete game. So you end up paying $100, $110, $150 for a game. Not even thinking about it, because you only paid the initial base installment of $60. So if a game for the DLC will spend $29.99, $25, $29.99, $39.99, or $59.99 or $49.99 for the game, that adds up. All that stuff adds up, and that adds up to being over $100+ for a game. And developers shouldn't do that, but I think that's the only way they think they can recoup their money. But I think if they were more upfront with the customers, with the fan base, about their games and what it's going to cost to actually get into the game, I think fans, they would grumble. But I really believe that they were like, okay, well, if I'm going to get a game that works on day one, which all these games should work on day one, and stop depending on the internet to fix a game, to patch a game, to make a game better or make it run like it's supposed to on day one, if they stop fixing that problem, because there's a lot of people who still don't play online. They won't play online, and they just don't. They just play they just like playing their console games. But the game should work day one with no issues. I understand those type of things, when that happens, those should be anomalies. Those shouldn't be the norm. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that personally. And these developers need to do better about that and communicating this to the consumer base. But I understand they also got to answer to their stockholders. So it's a delicate balance, but be honest with your consumers. And your consumers, they'll reciprocate. They'll still support you, especially if you're being honest with them. You know what I mean? But I would tell you like this. Developers who should be getting a lot of kudos, that I really believe they should get a lot of kudos and a lot of praise, is one of the developers is CD Projekt Red and Bethesda. Now, they had the best two games of 2015, in my opinion, that I've played. Now, I'm not a fan of Fallout, but Fallout gave you a lot of content, a lot of gameplay for a $60 game. And The Witcher 3 by CD Projekt Red, oh my God, the amount of content that they gave you in that game, some of the free DLC, a lot of free DLC. They are charging for the new, the other two expansion packs. But those games, which I understand, I haven't played those yet. They're like 20 to 30 hours long each. So that's not a bad deal. That's gaming done right. This is what will keep people coming back to your games. This is what will keep people who want to buy your games, your future games, who will trust you, who would want to, keep supporting you when you do stuff like that for your customers, man. A lot of times if you go out and you do more for people, you'll reciprocate more back. And that's one thing they need to be shouted out for that. They need to be having kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? I know there's some other developers out there. I just can't think of any one of them off the top of my mind. So hopefully with the division coming out, because I'm excited for this game. I hope the game is fun. I hope it has a lot more life and a lot more fun than Destiny. Like I said, Destiny was a great game, but it was lacking so much stuff that it just didn't feel like a full-fledged game. So I hope it's better than Destiny. I think it's going to be, but I understand this game is an RPG game. It's an RPG game with shooter elements. That's what it is, an RPG first. But I'm excited for the game. I can't wait till March 9th when the game comes out. And that should be a pretty good day for gaming. Should be a pretty good day for gaming. I hope other people will get it and support the game, because I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. And I think I'm going to enjoy it. I hope it's a great game. I hope it keeps my attention for a while. I hope that you guys get it and maybe look into it if you didn't get a chance to play the alpha or the beta yet. I wish you would have. It was free on the last time. So anyway, give me your thoughts. What you think about it? Do you think developers need to be smacked across the head? And gamers, we need to stop being so spoiled? So let me know. Put your comments down below. And it's your boy King Bean. I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.